Hello, everyone. My name is Kathy. The name of my channel is Attic Avenue, and we're going to be running another journey down Attic Avenue. Um, Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And when you subscribe and you want to watch my show and make a bid, you also need to register. To register before you bid, you send your name, your YouTube name if it's different than your real name, your address and zip code, and your email address. Send all that information to Kathy at atticavenue.com. And that information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen for your convenience. Um, I ship from Wisconsin. I also use Pirate Ship, and I just wanted to let you know that Pirate Ship has announced pay raises, or not pay raises, shipping rate raises. So don't be surprised if your shipping's a little more than normal. Um, I think that's it. If I forgot something, let me know. I will try to do my best to remember everything, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let me get this in the chat. Hmm. I went out for lunch with my friends this morning about 11 o'clock. Went downtown to a little restaurant and had a nice salad, so I should be good to go. Although, for me, I'm tired because I always stay up so late. I never go to bed till like 3 in the morning or even later. I don't know. I got to get out of that habit, but that's the habit I got right now. Okay, this is a vintage style rhinestone oval. Um, we're going to start it out at $4. It's 17 inches. It has a 3-inch extender, lobster and a lobster claw clasp. So rhinestone, I'm sure means it's really lightweight though. It's glass, a real light rhinestone glass. Hi, Jamie. Here's the back of it, so you can see what that looks like. It's gold. I do have more than one of these available. It also has the rhinestone closure. Okay, so we have Pamela in at 4. So let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at 4, looking for 5, going twice, last call. Okay, Pam, I have more than one of these available. How many would you like? I'm writing it down while you let me know. You want 2 of them. I take it that eight, oh, for $8. That makes two of them. That makes sense. Okay. Let me get that set aside for you. 1 minute. Anybody else? Okay, so I got that set aside. Okay, thank you, Pam. Anyone else interested? It's really very pretty, dressy looking. Okay, let me set this so put this away and we'll move on to something else. I got 75 degrees here, but it's really humid, so it feels hotter than that. Thank you. Okay, we got that back in place. All right, I have a few new things. We'll show all of that first. 1 minute. You know me, I got to try and stay organized as much as I can. Okay, let's do some bracelets. These are nice. If you like those stretch ones with the turtles, these have whales. They're natural howlite. They're all white and turquoise whale. The synthetic turquoise, but the howlite is natural. I shouldn't say whale, it's a dolphin. 2.25 inch inner diameter, so it's a really, really nice size. I thought I got you out of there, Pam. Sorry about that. Okay. I do have more of those amber bibs, Jeff, if you're interested. Let me know right away and I'll take care of you. Okay, I'll put two aside for you, Jeff. Let me see. Okay, let me get that written down for you, Jeff. These natural highlight bracelets are $2 each if you're interested. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I got them set aside for you, Jeff. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so these have a really nice. Oh my gosh, this one just broke. Forget that one then. Oh, how embarrassing. If that happens to you real quickly, go ahead and ask for your money back. So, anyway, this has a really nice inner diameter. And if anybody buys one, I'll give you this one free and you can put it back together. Okay. All right. So anybody that buys one is going to get this one free. Did I get that in there? Let's see. No interest? Nobody wants that one for free? All right, let me put these away. If you change your mind, just let me know. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Hello, Chew. Okay, these are natural green aventurine beaded stretch bracelets with a barfocal, and they have 2 1/8 inch inner diameter. They are natural green aventurine. These were a little more expensive. So I'm going to do these for $4 if anyone's interested. 2 1/8 inch inner diameter. They are natural. I'm sure I can get it on, and it isn't really, really bad. I mean, it's not extra tight or anything. Yeah, I had to pay a little extra for these because they're not the acrylic ones. These are real stone ones. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest in these. Let's go ahead and move along. Let's see what else we got here. What do we got here? Let's see. These are the new items. So this is a natural sesame jasper, kiwi jasper beaded stretch bracelet, 2 3/8 inner diameter, and I have more than one. I have plenty. So let me get it in the chat. Okay, so just so you can see, I have a big wrist and they don't fit me too bad. They're really nice. $2. Okay, no interest in these? Oh, we got Pam in. Thank you, Pam. Let's start the countdown. Going one set, two, looking for three. Going twice. Last call. How many would you like, Pam? You'd like three of them? You got it. Okay, let me get a bag here. Thank you, Pam. Anybody else? Okay, let's see what else we got that might be of interest. These jewels are pretty heavy. Okay, we got a couple more new items here. Let's do one at a time, or at least one. I have more than one, but let's do one item anyway. We have some more bracelets. These are Unikite bracelets with a 2.26 inner diameter, so that's really good. I'll try one on just to show you how good it really looks. And we'll do these for $2 each. I have a bunch of these as well. Okay, so they fit me pretty good. $2 if anyone's interested. Natural Unikite. And I really have a lot of them, so don't be afraid to order them. Okay, so it looks like Jeff came in first. Let's start the countdown. Going once, going twice, looking for three. Last call. Okay, how many would you like, Jeff? Jeff would like three of them. Perfect. So I got three more over here I'll give you. And then we gotta see what Pam would like. I just want to get these set aside. Pam would also like three of them. Perfect. Let me write that down. Anybody else? Okay, let me look at this again, Jeff, for you. And I'll put a bunch of them out here and see which ones are the oranges. I'm thinking this one has quite a bit of orange. So there's one. And let's see. This one looks like it has quite a bit of orange. There's two. And let's see. I think maybe this one would be the next one that has quite a bit of orange. There we go. There's the three I picked for you. I hope that works. Okay, anybody else interested? Let me know. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. It looks like we have, besides the Unikite, let me get down here. It looks like we also have rhodonite. These are also $2 each, if anybody's interested. So I'm not going to type it in. I'm just going to say these are $2 each. Let me know if you're interested. These are the same inner diameter. They fit me nicely. I have a big wrist, so I'm sure they're going to fit the next person nicely. Okay, so we got Pam in at 2. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay, how many would you like, Pam? You would like 3. You got it. Okay, anybody else? They are natural. Okay, let's put these away then. Okay, now we have some necklaces here. These are new, just in. These are Unikite necklaces, 20 inches long, 10 millimeter, rope knot tied, and lobster claw closure. And I have several of these available too. Let me get some of this other stuff set aside here. And then I'll get it in the chat. Okay, let me think about what I want to ask for these. Okay. 1 minute. See what I paid for them. Happy old soul. Hello. $6 if anyone's interested. They have the lobster claw closure, lobster not tied. Oh, I need to get Pamela out of there 1 second. Okay. Not tied in between the beads. 20 inches long, 10 millimeter. $6 if anyone's interested. They match perfectly with those bracelets. They are natural. They're Unakite beaded necklaces, 20 inches long, 10 millimeter round beads. The rope is not, it's rope not tied, and it has a lobster claw closure. The Unakite bracelets. Let me double check. They were 9 to 9.5 millimeters, so they were pretty close. Pretty close. 9 to 9.5 on the bracelets, 10 millimeter on the necklaces. I can put one out here and show you. There, you got to see the difference. So they're probably 9. They are smaller. I didn't. I go by what they say. I don't have a gauge to measure them myself. Okay, no interest in these. All right, let's see if we got anything else new in here tonight. Okay, that's all of the new items. Now I know you saw this Friday, but I still have them. These are the natural carnelian. These are like 21 inches long. The one I just measured here is 21 inches long. Ooh, it is warm. Let me see what I paid for these. Okay. I know you had, most of you got these last week that were interested, but I'm just going to show them again. Lobster claw closure, not tied. They are, I don't know what the millimeter is. I think they're 10 millimeter. I'd have to look it up, but I'm just going to compare it to, okay, so this one was 10 millimeter. They're a little smaller, I think. They're pretty close to the same. Anyway, I could look it up if you really want me to. I'm gonna say 9 millimeter just because. If anybody's interested. I don't have much vintage tonight at all, so sorry. My brother didn't bring me anything tonight. In fact, it's so humid. I'm almost thinking I'm gonna cut this short tonight. Only do an hour or two. I don't see any interest. I might have some vintage jewelry. You got 100 degrees. I only have 75, but let's see. If you, wow, according to this, it's actually 64. And that's kind of nice, but it feels hotter, humid, really, really humid. Okay, let's move along. No interest in that. Um, let's see. I showed you all the different items. So let's do something I haven't done for a little while. Just so you got something different, I'm going to do some bead strands, and then we'll see if we're going to stick around much longer or not. Whew, it's warm. Okay, these are, oops, these are Crackle Glass 16, 15-inch strands. They're clear oval 7x5. I don't remember what I paid for them, but here's what they are. I got several of them if anyone's interested. Let me get it in the chat. $2 if you're interested. Okay, so Pam got in first at 2. Let's start the countdown. And I have enough to go, probably enough to go around, so don't feel like you have to bid again just to get one. Going once at 2, looking for 3, going twice. Last call. Okay, how many would you like, Pam? I have many. You want 3, perfect. Let me get 3 of them set aside for you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it. And then we had, I believe, Happy Old Soul. How many did you want? 2. Okay, you got it. Let me write it down. Okay, anybody else? I still have more. Okay. I still have this. It's brand new. faux leather mini tape measure, 60 inches, $3. Yeah, $3 it is. You just squeeze the middle and it retracts itself. Okay, no interest in this. Okay, I still have two. These are unopened from Bead Gallery. I think I'm trying to see how long they are. Silver tone chains. 36 inches. $1 each if anyone's interested. Unopened, never opened. Bead Gallery. Only $1. Only $1 each. We got Pam in at $1. Going once at $1, looking for two. Go, whoops. Going twice. Last call. Okay, Pam, you want one or both? Okay, we'll take both. Alrighty then. Thank you, Pam. Okay, let's see what else we got here. These are 12 inches. They're glass faceted oval. They're not crackle glass. 12 by 10 millimeter. And I have only 2 of these available. Oh, I need to get Pam out of there. Again, these are $2. 2 available. That's it. Okay, we got Happy Old Soul in. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. You want one or both? You are going to take both. Thank you. These are from Fire Mountain Gems. So you know. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so that is set aside. Okay, this one I have two of these left. These are sesame jasper, 16 inch, 12 by 6 millimeter. Two left, $2 each. Oh, I need to get Happy out of there. Clear this up. Two left. That's it. Okay, I'm not seeing any interest in this. We'll put these aside, get them out of the way. No interest. Okay. And this is the only one I have of this. This is called New Olive Jade Teardrop Pendant. It's a 26 by 12 millimeter set. Set of 5. That's the only one I got left. You could make a necklace and earrings out of it. $4. That's the last one I got. I can take it out of the bag if you want, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. I think you can see it okay this way. Oh heck, I'll take it out. They are flat on the back. Could make a nice necklace and earring set out of that. $4 if anyone's interested. Okay, no interest in that. Let's move along. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Hmm. We don't have too many people here. It must be too hot for everybody. Okay, so these are also from Fight. Oh, I forgot this. 1 second. I've only got a couple people here. Like I said, I'm going to cut it short tonight. I hope everybody doesn't mind. It's too hot, too humid to sit here and suffer. Even though I have the air conditioner on, it hardly feels like it. Let's see if we can get this open without ripping it apart. This way. Okay. These are 14-inch strands of Blue Moon Cathedral Jet crystal beads. I'm going to do these for $2 each. And I have more than one available. $2 each. They are Blue Moon, and they're a beautiful crystal bead. They have like they're black, and they have like a gold trim at each end. Or bead, it's not a bead cap, it's a built-in bead cap, I guess you could say. And I have a whole bunch of these available. We got Pam in at 2. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay. I can't believe it got that blurry. You want 3 of them. Let me write this down. Okay. Anybody else? I have a lot of them available. 1, 2, 3 for Pam. Thank you, Pam. And in that bag, I have 3 more here, but I have a lot more than that. So $2 is definitely a good price. If anyone's interested, there they are. All right, let's put them away. Thank you, Pam. Okay, that's it for the, oh, wait a minute. Yep, that's it for the bead strands, what I have left. Okay, let's see what else I might be able to show you here. Okay, these are nice. These are red agate, natural red agate. These are more expensive, of course. Let's see how long they are first before I write that in there. Yep, they are 19 inches. $12. I paid a little more for these, but they are beautiful. Nice large cone. They are, the necklace is 19 inches long. It has a stainless steel clasp. I don't know how big the beads are, but I can tell you those cones are about 3/4 of an inch long. So they are big. So they had to be nice sized stones to polish them and shape them that well. $12. 19 inches long. It's a good length. Okay, I don't see any interest in these. So we'll go ahead and put them away. All right, let's move along here, see what else we can come up with. A minute. I have the same necklace in rhodonite if anyone's interested. $12. I'm not going to type it in. I'm just going to show you in case you're interested in the rhodonite one. $12. Same thing, 19 inches. Let me measure it and make sure that this is the same. This one's 18 and a half. So I guess it varies a little bit. $12 if anyone's interested. Natural rhodonite. Okay, we'll put it away. You probably already have these. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, I have a ton of these too. These are definitely vintage. Oh, this crazy thing. 1 second. I know I'll lose money on these, but I'm going to do them for $3 because I have so many of them. Let me get it out there for you to look at. Come on, open up for me. There we go. And again, these are definitely vintage. I bought them back in the 70s. $3 each. All right, we got Pamela in at 3. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. Okay, how many would you like, Pam? I have I have a ton of them. You'll take 2. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see. I think I think this would be the darkest right here. So that'll get set aside for Jeff. And then Pam wants 2 of them. How about if I give you these 2? They look like nice ones. All right. They're heavy. They're vintage. They're definitely vintage. I have others that might be dark too. This one might be dark. If any, you want this one, Jeff? Which one do you want, Jeff? This one looks darker. I'll give you this one, Jeff. How about that? This one? Or this one? This one, I think. It's got more orange in it. All right, we'll give this one to Jeff. Anybody else? $3 is probably less than I paid for them. I don't remember what I paid for them, but I think they were from JTV, and I think it was more than $3. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's see if we got anything else that might be of interest. Here's some things that might be of interest. They're more, oh, let me put this away first. They're more for, they're more like beads. It's not jewelry, it's more like beads and findings, I guess. Let's do some of these. These you haven't seen before, so you might have an interest. We have a bag of um, I don't know what they're called. Cabochons. You get this many in a bag. They're Drewsy style cabochons. They are about, it doesn't say on here what anything other than there's 50 in a bag. If I measure it here, I get about a half an inch each one. Kind of a blue AB color. And then it's just plain, I think they're almost acrylic. So you get 50 in a bag. We'll do them for $2, and I have 4 bags available. And I have Jeff in it too. So let's start the countdown. Going one set. Whoops. Gotta watch where my cursor goes. Going one set, two, looking for three. Going twice. Last call. All right. How many you want, Jeff? Just one? Okay. Let me get that written down for you. Anybody else? Thank you, Jeff. Any cordage or leather? No, I don't. I don't. Oh, I have that black cord. I don't know where I put it. I think you got a partial roll one time. I do have some full rolls of that if you're interested. Let me see if I can find it after I put this away. One second. Let me see. That should be easy to find, I would think. Yeah, Jeff, I know I got some of those black string or cord. It's the cotton wax cord, but I can't find it right now. So, do you want to wait? Maybe wait till Friday or next week? See if I can find them? Okay. Okay, I have three of these available. Oh, two, sorry. And these are probably they're connectors, slide connectors for, say, a string or chain necklace. I think it has to be, let's see here. You get five of them. If I remember right, it was for 1 millimeter string or chain. And what you do is put it in there. Maybe it's 2 millimeter. Let me get Jeff out of here. Okay. And then you slide the chain and you can make it an adjustable. This one is bigger. I don't have the information on it. But you get 5 in a bag, and I have 2 bags of these. So if you're interested, I'm probably paid more for them, but I'll do them for $1 each if you're interested. I hope that makes enough sense. 5 for $1. Roberta, hello. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, doesn't look like any interest in that. We have some little dangled charms if anyone's interested. These are little elephants, which is nice on a bracelet or the back of a necklace, or there's 3 of them there. Little AB colored elephants. The chain with the elephant is 2.5 inches long. Let's see if I got any more. Nope, that's all I got is those 3. $1 for all 3 if you're interested. Okay, so we got Roberta in at 1. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Okay, let me write that down. Thank you, Roberta. Those are the only 3 I have. All right, 1 minute here. Thank you. Okay, let's move along here. Um, Here's some nice items here. Let's try these. I'm just getting them out of the bag so easier to put them back. Okay, we have a set of 3, and these are not flatbacks. These are real teardrop beads. I don't know what they are. I can measure them. They are 1.5 inches long. The one in the middle is 1.5 inches, and the other 2 are 1.25 inches. So they're a pretty nice size. I'll do them for $1. I'll start them out at $1 if anyone's interested. Jefferson at $1. Trying to figure out what I did with the bag here. Here we go. It'll work. Okay, let's start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for 2. Going twice. Last call. Oh, the bag is right there. Okay, let me get that written down and for you, Jeff. Now I can't find my ink pen. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I've had this stuff for years, so these are vintage. I probably got this stuff back in the 70s too. All right, let's try this one. This is a nice set of 3. They're not, the longest one in the middle is 2 inches, and the two smaller ones are almost an inch and a half. Yep, 2 inches and an inch and a half. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's a natural stone, but I'm not sure what stone it is. Mahogany? It could be red agate. I don't have it written down. These I never wrote down. Okay, so it looks like Happy came in first. And I only have one of each of these. I don't have extra ones. So I have, different styles, but I only have one of each. So Happy, you might get it. Going once at $1, looking for two, going twice. Last call. Right? If I made a mistake, let me know. All right, let me write that down. I'll call it red jasper just because I don't know for sure. All right, it's yours, Happy. I got it set aside for you. Okay, let's do another one. This is a round one. Again, I don't know what the stone is, but I'm going to do them for $1. The one it's a 1.5 inch diameter is the large one. 1.25 inch diameter is the two smaller ones. And I don't know what stone. This has got to be some kind of jasper as well. $1. All right, we got Pamela in at $1. Let's start the countdown. Going once at $1. They're worth more. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me write this down. Thank you, Pam. I don't have the time or the energy anymore, so I have to move them, move them, move them. Okay, that one's set aside. Here's another nice one. This one has got a lot more beads in it, so this one's going to be $3, but I think that might be Picasso Jasper. Guitar pick Jasper. There you go. This one's got matching seed beads with it. They're nice and heavy. They're not, I mean, they're pretty nice and heavy. There's the other side. Okay, so Pamela's in at 3. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 3, looking for 4. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me get these set aside for you and written down. Yeah, these are really, really old. Okay. Okay. Here's another 3-piece set I'll do for $1. It looks like it could be Picasso too. This one is 1.25 inches by, and the two smaller pieces are 1 inch. $1 if anyone's interested. I'm not sure what that is. They're vintage. Yeah, I don't have any more than this. This is it. One set of each one that I'm showing. Okay, so Roberta was in first. Happy Old Soul came in too, but you'd have to come in at two if you really want them because there's only one set. What do we got, Roberta? Let's start the countdown. Going one set $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. And I don't have duplicates of these at all. All right. Oh, I have to take that out of there because we got Jeff in there. He got in there before I marked it sold. Jeff came in at two. So what do you want me to do? Give it to Roberta for $1 and gift it to Jeff? Or since Happy Old Soul came in at two, sorry. Happy Old Soul, you want them, right? Jeff came in at three. Yeah, otherwise I'd have to give them to Happy Old Soul. Sorry, Roberta. People came in before I marked it sold. Yeah, you're out. Jeff is in at three. So we'll go one set three, looking for four. Going twice. Oh, last call. Okay, let me write that down. Thank you, Jeff. They're worth it. I'm just moving them because I've had them sitting here for years. Okay, so these are going to Jeff. we're getting down there. I think this is the last. Yeah, this is the last set. Nope, I got two more. That's it. And these are bigger sets. It's only 3 stones, but it's a nice stone. They're all the same. Well, maybe not. Inch and a quarter, inch and a half. They're just wider. Okay, let's see what we got here. 3-piece set. We'll start them out at $1. They look bigger, but actually they're not. They're just wider. And they're nice thick stones. They're not flimsy or anything. Okay, Happy's in at $1. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. All right, let me get that written down for you, Happy. Thank you. Okay, then I think I have one more left. Okay. Let's see what I want for these. These are darker. They're going to be start out at $1. This is the last one. Pam got in at $1. So let's start the countdown. Going once at a dollar, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. These are, I'm sure I've lost some money, but they're so old. I've had them for so many years, and it's okay. I'm just glad you like them, because otherwise they're going to end up in the garbage or Goodwill. These I bought back in the 70s sometime. I can't remember, but they are old. Let's see if I got anything else here. Anybody want some Easter erasers? Let's see. What else I got here? The Easter erasers. Okay. And with that, I'll do some. These are some odd things. Okay, so the Easter erasers, these are like for corners of pages. You glue them on and they just decorate your pages. When I was doing junk journals, that's what I did with these. So if you want to decorate a letter or a picture, there's no clamp or anything. You got to glue them on, but that's what those are. Um, $1 for both. I just throwing these in basically because I'm not going to be using them. Oh, you don't see the dollar on there, but it is $1. My Numlock. Hang on just a minute. You get 30 of these, and then you get 60 erasers, Easter egg erasers. And actually, what they do is you glue them in the corner and it decor. I don't know if you can see that. Well, come on. You keep getting it caught. See how it kind of looks? Decorate your paper like that. I don't see any interest in that. So let's move along. Let me put these away. Yeah. Yes, Jeff. Okay. All right. So here's some. You get a bag of 5. Let's see what they are. They're they're actually lobster claw class. You get a bag of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of them. They're a little bit different shape. So 10 for $1. And I have actually they are 5 in a bag. That one bag had 10. So these I'll give you 2 bags for $1 because they only have 5. This one has 10, so 10 for $1. Oh yes, I would take $1 just for the corner pieces, Roberta. I have 2 of those if you're interested. And that's all I got of them. So let me know. Nobody bid on them, so I have 2 bags of those, and I would take $1 for each bag. Yes. Let me know if you want one or both. I'm not even gonna do a countdown on that. Let me take care of Roberta first, and then I'll come back to you, Jeff. How did I say there were 50 in a bag? No, 30 in a bag. Okay, you got it. Perfect. Thank you, Roberta. Now I'll get back to you, Jeff, in a minute. Okay, so you get 10 of these for $1, Jeff? How many you want? I'm not even going to do a countdown. We'll call it by it now. Oh, we got Happy in here too. I better do a countdown. Going once at $1 for 10. Going twice. Last call. Okay, how many sets of 10 do you want, Jeff? These are nice. They got more of a round shape to them. You just want 10. Okay. So that's 2 of these bags. And then Happy, how many do you want? I got Jeff set aside. Now it's just Happy. She wants 1 bag of 10. You got it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Happy. Let's see what else. We're almost getting to the point I'm going to quit for the night. But let's see. Oh, I want to do these. These are like file cabinet. Let me put these away first. Okay. All right. These they come as a set of, well, I guess I'll have to count them. They're a red bronze. That's all I know. And you get, ooh, all the screws are there too. Let me put the screws back. Okay, so there's 24 screws, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There might be another one stuck together here. Yep, there's 24 screws and 12 of these. These are like for filing your drawers, boxes or something. They got tiny, tiny screws. Let's see how long it is. So you get 12 of them. With the screw plaque, they're 12 and a quarter or 2 1/4 inches long and 1/2 inch wide. You could put them on cardboard boxes, I would imagine. And it's got a little, I think there's like a little space where you can just shove the paper in and out. Yeah, this is flat. This one's got like a loop at the bottom here. And then this is kind of open where you could shove the paper in once it's set. I don't know what they're called, but you get 12 of them. $1 each. And I have three of these available. So, Jeff, are you in on this? I'm not positive, but I see you're in there. Let me know for sure. Label bezels? I don't know what they're called. They're little. Let's see. Okay, Jeff. Let me get you out of there then. They're red bronze, is all it's telling me. Okay, let me put these away. I don't see anybody interested. All right. Okay, guys, let me see. I have two of these, and they still have the plastic stopper on them. There's two watch faces here. Never been used. They were more expensive, so I'm going to do them for $1 each. They both still have the plastic stopper on there. Okay, no interest in those. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. I don't know how many are in here either. But these are earring. We'll just take one out here. For pierced earrings. I don't know how many are in there, but we'll do that. I'll do that whole bag for $1 if anybody wants it. Okay, we got Roberta in at $1 for that. Let's start the countdown. Going once at $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. Okay, let me write that down for you. Thank you. Okay. And then I have a bag of supposedly, yeah, I don't know. I think there's 30, but I don't know. But these are a different kind of earrings. These are the, oh, I forget what they call them, but they're earring findings, but these clamp open and close. And I'll do these for $1. And I think you're getting 30 pair in here, but I'm not going to count them. You're just going to get this bag for $1 if you're interested. Looks like Roberta came in first. So we're going to go once at $1, looking for two. Going twice. Last call. All right, Roberta, you got it. Let me write that down. Did I miss something here? Oh, these are to go to Happy as a gift? Got it. Let me write that down. Righty then. I got that down. You guys are so kind. Roberta says she's going to gift them to you. So you don't have to pay Happy. This is a gift from Roberta. All right. Okay, here's a bag of unopened lobster claw clasps. There's 100 pieces in here. I'm not going to open it or anything. Okay, so there's 100 pieces here. These are lobster claw clasps. It's an unopened, brand new bag, although it's probably from the 70s. $2 if you're interested. All right, Pamela's in it too. Looking for 3. Let's start the countdown. Going once at 2, looking for 3. Going twice. Last call. Okay, you got it, Pam. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'm sure I could come up with more, but I am tired. I'm going to call it a night. I stayed longer than I thought I was going to, so hopefully you're all okay with that. I appreciate all of you for being here. And again, I'm going to call it a night. I've been up all day long. And for me, I usually take a nap. So for me, being up all day, that's a challenge, I guess. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jeff. And I will be back. What is today? Tuesday. I will be back on Friday. I hope all of you return and wish you a wonderful couple days. We had tornado warnings yesterday, so the sirens went off several times. Luckily, nothing happened, but supposedly there was severe tornado warnings here. Just put a scare in us again, but we got through it, and nothing happened here anyway. So I'll be back Friday. Thank you all. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, and register. Make sure you register. Love y'all. Bye.